Hi guys, what's up? It's Molly. Welcome back to my fitness channel. Sorry if you can hear my voice. I'm a little bit congested. I'm getting over a sickness, but I'm gonna make this intro short and sweet because this video is very long. Today's video is going to be a grocery haul slash epic meal prep with me. I did so much meal prepping and I shared it on Instagram and a ton of you guys wanted to see it in a video, but I got you. I already had filmed it, so don't you worry. I made the most amazing meal prep ever and it would last us for probably about like 10 days, 2 meals a day, and it was only like $120 grocery haul, like of everything that I got, and it was like a lot of stuff. Meal prepping is seriously such a good way to keep yourself accountable, to use up everything in your fridge, and to just like save money because you already have meals made. Why would you go out when you have something in the fridge that's already all prepped and ready for you? So I highly recommend that if you're interested in losing weight or just being healthy in general, is meal prepping. But without further ado, I'm just gonna get into the video because like I said, this video is so long. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you do, to help me out. It boosts my engagement so much. So thumbs up this video, and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so that way you don't miss out on more videos from me. I would really appreciate that. But I guess let's just get started. All right, first thing I got, I put it away already, but it's just a giant thing of chicken breast. This one from Wegmans is so clutch, you guys. It's only $11 and there's so much chicken. Between Fab and I, like, not really me so much, but Fab, when you live with a man, like, he eats a lot of chicken and like meats and stuff, so it's good to get something like that that's way more affordable. And then over here we have all of the groceries. I figured I would go through it tonight so that way tomorrow when I meal prep we can just get right into it early in the morning and get it all done with. But I guess let's just get started. So I got a rotisserie chicken. Sorry if you hear my cats playing with the plastic bags, but lately I've just been like craving rotisserie chicken. So I just decided to get one of those. I got my favorite pasta sauce, the Rayo's homemade, I don't know how you say that, arrabbiata. It's like a spicy pasta sauce and I've been loving having the chickpea pasta from Banza, so had to get some more of that. Cod, I don't know guys, I was just in a mood to like get some new things, so that's one of the things that's new that I don't normally get, but I'm excited to cook it and see how that goes. I also got some shrimp. Shrimp is so expensive, you guys. I think this bag was like $30, so I'm gonna try and make it last and only have like the correct serving size because that's insane. I got some cauliflower. Lately I've been obsessed with having that in the air fryer. Also got some panko breadcrumbs, some jasmine rice, my favorite rice, you guys know. I got 2 steaks, mostly for Fab because he loves to cook steak. Some frozen corn. I also got some frozen asparagus. I got pre-cut butternut squash just because this is so challenging to cut. Like if you've ever cut it before, you know how dangerous it is. And I don't have the sharpest knives. So I got some pre-cut butternut squash, 2 things of the banana peppers that are hot. Guys, these are the best banana peppers. If you have a Wegmans near you, go get them. Literally, Fab and I have tried so many other brands, but nothing compares to the Wegmans brand. So had to pick up some of those. I got my favorite veggie burgers, the crunch quinoa burgers. These are delicious and I haven't had them in a while, so I wanted to get those. Some baby potatoes, a bunch of peppers, yellow, orange, green. I got some mushrooms. I just can't wait to like prep all of this and have it all cooked and ready in my fridge. Some blackberries. You guys notice I didn't really get much fruit at all. I feel like when I have fruit in my fridge, I just don't use it up. I need to get better at that, but for now I just got some blackberries. 4 things of yellow squash, my favorite. Cucumber, because Fab has been making these juices for us in the morning with cucumber in them. It's like cucumber, pineapple, water, sometimes spinach, and that's really good. Got some pepperoni for Fab. Some yeah, I got you pepperoni. Some hummus. This is my fave hummus from Wegmans. It's topped with chickpeas, sesame seeds, and roasted garlic. It's bomb. I got a ton of broccoli. This is 3 things of zucchini and then 2 yellow onions. And that is the entire grocery haul. Hi guys, it's the next day. So I look like a hot mess. I got pimples from sleeping in my makeup. I'm tired. This right here is why I don't go out often, because it just leads to me being a hot mess for like 3 days in a row after. No more eating out. We get into like ruts, you guys. Not even ruts, but like habits. Like we'll start going out and then we just can't stop, and we'll start going out and out and out and out and out. And then at the end we just look at each other and we're like, wow, we spent like so much money eating out, and like for what? Like we should just do it once or twice a month. And that's it. You guys saw I filmed my grocery haul, which you probably just watched yesterday, and I got so much stuff. So I need to make sure none of it goes to waste, and I'm gonna meal prep like a ton of stuff today. I'm doing my meal prep like my new way of doing things, because when we would meal prep and make like certain meals and then like put like the meals in containers like that, I just felt like we would get tired of them really quickly. I'm just going to meal prep the food and keep the food in separate containers, and then, you know, like depending on what we want, we can just kind of like make our own stuff like buffet style every day. So it's like, oh, like today I want like butternut squash and zucchini and a veggie burger. I'm gonna do that. Or like I want rice and corn and this, I'm gonna do that. Instead of it being like, you can either have a rice bowl or like veggies, you know, like, does that make sense? But I thought I would just say hello, because I'm probably not gonna show my face too much in this meal prep. I want to take a shower, but I don't feel like taking a shower and then cooking all of this food, so I'm just gonna wait until after I'm done. I wrote down a list of like all the stuff that I have to meal prep, and that's like most of it right there. Like that's a lot of stuff that I have to cook. But let's get into it. Woo! Meal prep, yay! Okay, I'm finally starting this meal prep. First thing I'm gonna make is rice, starting off easy because I'm gonna be cooking in here for a very long time. So I figured I'd start off with something that you don't have to put too much effort into. So we have my favorite rice, the California jasmine rice is bomb. You guys need to try it if you haven't yet. This brand is like 10 out of 10. So heating up a pot over here, I have my Earth Balance butter and some garlic that I add into the rice. So I'm gonna let that heat up a little bit. Over here, guys, I have 90 Day Fiance playing. I just like muted it for a second so that way I can talk to you guys, but 90 Day Fiance is the vibe for today. I got some popcorn made for myself so that way I can have something to snack on while I'm cooking, because I am so hungry right now. And then while the rice is cooking, I'm going to get started on the chicken. I'm gonna make all of this chicken. I hope that all of it cooked will fit into this big Tupperware. This is the one that I'm gonna put all of the rice into. I think I'm gonna make 3 cups of dry rice, so it's just gonna fill up this like pretty much to the brim, I'm pretty sure. But that'll be good because we go through a lot of rice. So I guess let's just get started. You guys know how I make rice. If you don't, I'll leave the video down below where I explain everything. So you guys, I did about half of the chicken so far just because there's so much and I know I can't cook it all at once. So I have this little portion right here. You guys know what I season my chicken with, at least I think you do if you watch a lot of my videos. We have lemon juice, the mojo, garlic powder, Goya adobo, and spicy. I use a little bit of this spicy Montreal steak seasoning just because it's so spicy and I love the taste of it. And then lastly, some onion powder and black pepper. And there's what the chicken looks like. I'm about to start cooking it on this pan right here. And then look at the rice, you guys. It looks so fluffy and good. I'm gonna give it a little while longer before I check on it, but it's smelling and looking perfect. So I'm very happy about that. So quick little update for you guys. I'm gonna check on the rice in a second. The chicken is still cooking. Look at how much like juices come out of the chicken. And the key to cooking it, you guys, to keep it nice and juicy and amazing tasting is to cook it low and slow. So like take your time with it. It does take a little while, but it'll make it taste so much better, especially when you keep it in the fridge for a long period of time. If you dry it out, like by the 4th day of your meal preps, it's just gonna taste disgusting. I cut up the rest of the chicken over here, and I'm just letting that marinate with all the seasonings and everything while we wait for this batch to be done. But as for the rice, I think it's pretty much done. I'm gonna mix it around a little bit. Oh, guys, this is gonna be, oh yeah, it's perfect. This is going to be the moment of truth. We're gonna try and see if all of this will fit into this container. I really, really, really hope so, because I don't have anything bigger. Okay, well, wow, I am shocked. It actually did not even fill this up. Almost like, it's pretty much like half full. So I think I'm gonna make you guys 2 more cups of rice. I know it sounds excessive, but Fab goes through a lot of rice, and so do I. I love having rice with like a lot of different meals. So within the next like week and a half, we'll definitely go through this. So I think I'm just gonna make 2 more cups of rice. I'm gonna go for it. First round of chicken is done and looking fire. I have the second round going over here and the extra rice. Almost done with the first 2 things, you guys. Almost done. On to the next little segment of my meal prepping. We have the baby potatoes. So I love baby yellow potatoes, white potatoes, all kinds. This time I used yellow just because that's what they had at the grocery store. And I seasoned them with onion salt, black pepper, and then literally, you guys, a little bit of the spicy steak seasoning, because a little bit of that makes everything have, my mouth is like watering talking about it, makes everything have this nice spicy taste to it, and it's just so good. So yeah, this is done. I'm gonna add them into the oven once the oven preheats to 400 degrees, and they should be done within like 30 minutes or so. As usual, we are on to the next couple of items. Guys, this is crazy. So I have mushrooms over here, right? They were in the fridge, but I guess our fridge gets really cold in like the back of it. So there's literal ice on them. I do not understand. They were in the fridge, but you know what? I'm just gonna let them like thaw out a little bit and I'll cut up all the other things first. So this is one of my favorite combos. I haven't even used this pan yet. It's so nice and new. And as you can see, it's huge. It's from Williams-Sonoma. These pans, you guys, are the best because nothing ever sticks to them. Anyways, I have this pan right here, and one of my favorite combos, my mom taught me this, is onion, green pepper, zucchini, yellow squash, and mushrooms. You just cut it all up, chop everything up, add it onto the pan, and put it in the oven at 400 degrees for like, I put it in for like 30 minutes, and then I roast it, or broil it, I should say, for like 5. The perfect combo of veggies right here, you guys. It just tastes so good. You can put it in wraps. You can have it with rice and chicken. Like, there's so many options. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up all of these and add them into this pan as my next little task of the day. So my camera ran out of storage there for a second, but I finally finished cutting up all of this stuff. So I have about 3/4 of an onion, 4 zucchini, or 3 zucchini, 4 squash, bunch of mushrooms. Is that everything? I think so. Oh yeah, and a full green pepper. And this huge pan is completely full. All I did, you guys, was just drizzle a very small amount of olive oil because the zucchini and squash are water-based, so a lot of liquid will come out of them. So you don't really need that much oil. So I did just a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and a bunch of pepper, and this is good to go in the oven. I'm just gonna put it on the rack above the potatoes. So another thing is checked off of the list. Still looking rough, you guys. I know, I'm cooking a lot, so excuse the appearance, but I wanted to give you guys a quick update. I took the butternut squash, you guys saw it in the grocery haul yesterday. I bought that pre-chopped, so that made life a little bit easier because butternut squash is like so thick that it's so hard to cut. My plan with this, you guys, I cut up the rest of the onion that I had left over from the other veggies that I did, and my plan with this is to put it in the oven on the top shelf and just leave it in there until this becomes really like a soft consistency. And then I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna mash it, which I don't know if I should have, in hindsight, boiled this instead of put it in the oven. But I'm gonna try, you guys, to put it in the oven, let it get nice and soft, and then mash it up and kind of make like a mashed potato consistency for this, just to have something different. So we're gonna try it. I'm gonna put this in the oven right now, no seasoning on it or anything. I'm just gonna see how this goes. Oh, and also over here, I have some green beans cooking up. So I just boiled some water, added them in, they were frozen. So I'm just letting them do their thing for like a couple more minutes, and then I can drain them and they will be pretty much all done. Okay, we have another thing checked off the list. I was gonna say garlic beans. The green beans are all done. I added a little bit of garlic to them and some salt and pepper, and I'm just gonna put the lid on it. I'm gonna use these clear containers for a lot of different things, but green beans are now all done. Oh, the timer is going off. This is like my little section where I'm putting the completed items as I go along. So I don't have that much so far, but there's gonna be a very full area very soon. Another thing checked off the list, the potatoes are all done. I made one whole bag, so that's a good amount of potatoes right there. Not as much as I would have liked. I would have liked to have made 2, but I only had 1 in the kitchen. So excited every time I finish one of these and I get to stack it over here. It makes me very, very happy. I don't know if I mentioned over here, you guys, but I am going to be cooking some cod and some shrimp. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole bag of each, we'll see. I know I'm gonna be making a little bit of both, just so that way we have options besides just chicken, because that can get a little bit boring. So I need to let these thaw out. I forgot to do that yesterday, so I'm starting the process of thawing them out right now. They've been out for about an hour. Probably have a little ways to go, but at least I remembered now and not at like the end of the night. And then the timer's about to go off right here. I turned the broil on for a little bit. It's very foggy, but just to try and get them a little bit more crispy, like the big pan of veggies, because they're pretty much all done, but I just want them to be crispier. So I'm probably gonna have them broil for like another 5 to 8 minutes, and then they should be done. Ah, okay, it just barely fit in, you guys, like literally just fit. This is very heavy, but the veggies, or these veggies at least, are complete. So I'm gonna leave those right there. Feeling very, very productive and good. Broccoli and the cauliflower is all chopped up, so now I'm ready to put this in the oven. Guys, my roasted broccoli is like life-changingly good. Just trust me, all you do is add a little bit of olive oil and you're gonna keep it in the oven until it's borderline burnt. I added a little bit of salt and pepper and that's it. And it's at 425. I'll probably leave it in there for like a half an hour or so. Everyone that comes over is like, what are you making? I'm like, oh, broccoli. And they're like not excited at all. And then they try it and they're like, oh my God, like I swear, every time someone tries this for the first time, I get a text from them in like a couple days after they try mine. They're like, can you just like tell me how you made that broccoli again? Butternut squash came out absolutely perfect, like the perfect consistency that I want. You guys can see if I even just like hit it with a spoon, it starts to mash up really nicely. So I'm about to transfer all of it into this bowl right here that I'll keep it in, and I'm gonna mash it up, and then I'm gonna add like salt and pepper, maybe like onion salt or something like that, just to give it some more flavor. And just like that, another thing knocked off of my list, you guys. I think I'm gonna put it in a container right now real quick, but the butternut squash is done. Does that not look amazing, you guys? It literally tastes so good. If you've never tried this before, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like sweet but salty. I like crave this all the time. Alright guys, so I didn't even touch base with you guys, but I just finished up the corn. Corn is so easy to cook. You just put it in a pan with a little bit of butter and garlic and you're good. So I'm gonna add the lid to this one in a second, but then over here, I don't even remember if I showed you guys this. I'll open this up later, but inside of here, the broccoli and the cauliflower is all done too, so making progress. And we can add it to my collection of meal preps. So next up is hard-boiled eggs. I thought that that would be something good to have in the fridge for like the next couple of days for us to have as like a salty breakfast or something quick on the go. So I have this little container that we keep some eggs in. We have so many eggs in our fridge right now, you guys. Like, I think we have like another 2 dozen in there besides this dozen right here. So not wasting any. These will go pretty quick, but I have this container that I keep some of them in, so I figured I would just like hard boil them, peel them, and then put 12 in here once they're all done. So I'm boiling some water right now, just waiting for it to boil a little bit more, and then I will add some in and probably do it, you know, in portions, because I'm not gonna put all 12 in there at once. I just don't think that that's smart. But yeah, eggs will be for breakfast. I'm still waiting over here for the shrimp and the cod to thaw out a little bit more before I start cooking them, but they should be done pretty soon. So we're making really good progress. I am almost done. Finally peeled all 12 eggs. My fingers are hurting from the shells, but I got it all done. So can put the lid on these, and I'm just gonna put them over here for now because I like looking at it all full, and I'm almost done, so they're gonna go in the fridge pretty shortly. But wow, you guys, it hasn't even been that long since I've been doing this. Actually, it says that it's 10 o'clock at night now, and I think I started at like 3. But I have the shrimp going. I don't know if I told you guys that. All I did was season it with some Saison and garlic powder and onion powder. I kept it pretty simple. So yeah, it's just cooking up there. It's gonna take a little while, so I'm just letting it do its thing. And now I'm going to do the cod over there because I think it should be thawed out by now.
So the shrimp is almost done. We have a shrimp stealer over here. Yeah. Been in the kitchen quite a bit. Looking around at everything. I'm almost done, you guys. I decided I'm gonna do the banana bread probably tomorrow morning in a vlog just because I realized I don't have something, and it is 10:50 at night and the grocery store closed I think at 10, so there's no way that I can get everything that I need. So I'll just show you guys how I do that in the overnight oats in a vlog. But I'm working on the cod right now, so I made sure it was all thawed out, ran it under some hot water, then what did I do? I took some panko breadcrumbs. They're in this bowl right over here. So I just put them in a bowl, and then what I did is just dip the fish into the breadcrumbs. I'm following a recipe that was on the back of the fish package. So it just says to put it in oil with breadcrumbs in the pan and, you know, like crisp up both sides, and then put it in the oven at 350 just for like a couple of minutes, and it should be like cooked to perfection. So we're gonna try it out and see how this goes. I love these breadcrumbs. They're like seasoned panko breadcrumbs and they're so good. So I have a feeling this is gonna hit the spot. So I'm cooking up as many as I could fit in the pan right now, and then I have 2 more. I'll keep you guys updated how things go. I'm probably gonna flip them in a second, but the shrimp is all done and I am so close to being done with the cooking for the day. Hello you guys, so everything is officially done. I cannot wait to just like sit down, get off of my feet, and not cook for like the next 10 days. I'm gonna bake tomorrow, but like that will be fun, making like healthy muffins and like oatmeal, overnight oat type things. I'm very excited. I'm gonna include that in like a separate vlog just because, or at least I think I am. I don't know, I'm gonna edit this portion probably early tomorrow morning and see how I'm feeling, but I cooked enough for tonight. I am clocking out because this was so much work. I'm gonna show you guys. I set everything up on the islands and I'm so proud of it. So here's everything that I prepared. I feel like it doesn't even look like that much when you're just looking at it like this, but like this is a lot of food, you guys. So sorry if you hear the dishwasher in the background, but we have the shrimp right here, butternut squash, green beans, potatoes, a ton of corn, ton of broccoli and cauliflower. We have so much rice. I almost said a bad word because I was trying to describe how much rice we have, but we have a lot. We have 12 hard-boiled eggs, which will go probably really quick because it's gonna be so convenient to just have these in the morning. Cut them up, put a little bit of sriracha, everything but the bagel seasoning on them. Ugh, amazing. So much chicken. I can't believe I made all of that at once. I've never done that much before. I'm very impressed with myself. And then we have the zucchini, squash, green pepper, onion, and mushrooms. That's a lot of stuff, but we have all of those veggies in there. And then lastly, we have what I just finished up, which is the cod, so the fish. The way that I cooked it turned out okay, you guys. You can see it's like a little bit flimsy. So I'm gonna do it differently next time, but it still tastes really good, so that's all that matters. But wow, I am officially done meal prepping for the day. Sick Molly is back to film the outro. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I don't know if anybody is still watching. Comment down below if you guys made it to the end of this video because I will be impressed. This video was long, but the meal preps are so good, you guys. Fab and I have been eating them every single day and I haven't gotten tired of it at all, just because you can easily switch it up and do like different types of meals. You can just use what you made in different other meals. Like if you want to cook something, it's just the best to have things prepped like that, but not like super prepped where it's like you can only have certain things, because that gets so boring. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my other channel, my main channel, Molly's Life, if you haven't already. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in my next one very soon. Bye.